Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back. I've got Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed ready for us.
Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
Alright, let's just get our capture up so you can see the game. Game capture, please. There you go. There's our game. And I've labeled it this time because I've had enough issues searching through these captures and trying to find the right one because they weren't labeled. Let's just look at options real quick. Everything's good there. I already set up the graphics options before I started streaming. Nice graphics in this game. Definitely an upgrade from the previous one. Even though the first game still looks nice. That's like the missions basically. I have leaderboards from my Steam friends, I see. I have played this game before, years ago. It was available for free, briefly on Steam. It was like one of those free weekend things. And I played it before I'd really ever played any Sonic games. I remember the only character I knew was Wreck-It Ralph, so I played as him. Start with easy. I already recognize most of these guys from the previous game. Metal Sonic was a deal. What are you doing in the game? Let's just start out with good old Amy. Bonus chance. That's what you get to do while it's loading, huh?
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Same controls. I think? No, different. Very slightly. Oh, I should have turned off the motion blur. I don't like this. Oh yeah, I don't like this motion blur. I turned that off on the first game. I forgot about it for this one. Yeah, the other thing I remember about when I played this game doing that free weekend thing it had. Or maybe it was a free week or something. The announcer is way less annoying in this. Way less obnoxious. Doesn't throw in his opinions. Just very matter of fact. I think the stream would run a little nicer without the motion blur too. I have to quit out of the game and start up the configuration in order to do that, but I'm willing to go back and turn that off. But yeah, the previous time I played this game, I remember also was on my really old laptop that was not very good at, you know, playing games. What in the world was those bees? So I had to play it in like a tiny window. Oh, here's the transformed thing. A tiny window and have everything turned down like as slow as possible. That's that supersonic racing song, I just realized is the music. This makes me think of a lot of those boat racing arcade games you see.
Firework. Blowfish.
Some different items in this one, for sure. Like these bees.
Evaded swarm. Finish.
I see Rice Star is the flagger in this one instead of Knights. Hey there.
Results.
Team Fortress. Not the bees. Let me know if the motion blur is bothering you. Everyone, by the way. I suppose if it's not bothering anyone, and if the stream is performing well enough, I don't have to turn it off. Doesn't seem quite as bad as it was in the first game. Samba de Amigo again, huh?
Get ready.
Can't escape from it today.
2, 1, go.
Knuckles. This game feels further differentiated from Mario Kart more than the first game did. The first game really... What is going on? The first game really just felt like a Mario Kart clone.
Super pickup.
This game does feel more like its own thing. Seems like it's going really slowly for some reason. The stream is still going at 60 frames per second. Something's not right with the game though.
Ice.
I think. No, now it's going again. Maybe it was just effects from an item, but it lasted for a long time. It's got to just be that motion blur throwing me off. I'm looking at the preview here on Twitch in my Twitch window. It's running it's running at a better speed than it is for me. The actual game itself has this kind of weird slowness feeling. I'm looking at it on Twitch. Of course it's behind, so I can't play it from there, but it looks it looks way smoother and like full speed. Well, whatever. The stream is for all you. As long as it's looking good. When you're watching it, I'm fine.
Pickup. Firework.
How bizarre. I will, after this Grand Prix though, see if I like it better without the motion blur on. I forgot to even check for that. The level of detail in this game compared to the previous one is astounding. I am impressed that they made such a big improvement.
Ice. Firework.
It's just a nice racing game. Looks like lava every time before we get into it. It's just glowing water. Just glowing water. Well, you know. Glowing water is kind of weird, of course, but...
First place.
we did it.
Results.
I was gonna say this is easy, but then I realized I'm playing on easy mode so far, so... I'm gonna wreck it! It was meant to be lava, but in a theme park sense. I remember this track.
3, 2,
This is a cool track,
1, go.
even though I don't recognize the game that it's from. Hey there. Now we're flying. Yeah, this game is quite a bit different from Mario Kart. Especially compared with the first game, as I said earlier. Oh, I think I'll be fine with it, because I'm very experienced with racing games at this point. I don't think it's going to get me on difficulty, to be honest.
Ice. Throw.
Are you talking about the previous game? Well, still stands. I intend to complete that game. Probably not on stream and probably not soon, but it's in my plans. Maybe next year I'll finish that game.
Firework.
The flying in this game is fun. And as I mentioned, very different from Mario Kart. The bees again.
Evaded swarm.
Ah. No bees for me's.
Ice.
Please no bees for me's. Yeah, just slide along. Sliding along.
Firework.
Just slide that boat body along.
Glove.
Graphics in this hold up for sure. This is a very nice looking game.
Blowfish.
Even better than the first game, which, as I mentioned earlier, still looks good. This definitely is the one that holds up even better, though.
Firework.
For sure.
Lean left.
A blowfish is bigger than I thought it would be. I saw it over there out of the corner of my eye. I do like how like the track doesn't stay the same the whole time. I'm kind of doing a little different every time. I don't know if it's better than Mario Kart, like Mario Kart 8. I was discussing with Shiny the other day. Mario Kart 8 is still, like, especially Deluxe, is like one of the best looking games Nintendo has ever done, I think. I think it's definitely, like, still the best looking Switch game. Although I think, though I was saying Yoshi's Crafted World, I think I like a little better, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a really amazing looking game. Like I remember the Boundary Break episode for Mario Kart 8 showed the background on the F-Zero track, and it just extends out like forever. Like they put so much detail into the background you're never even gonna see. It was ridiculous. It's like an entire giant city in the background of the F-Zero track. Hey, Rice Star. Odyssey still looks nice too, yeah. And so does Breath of the Wild. Which has a lot of nice looking games. But I think Mario Kart definitely way up there. Yeah. I'd have to look at Mario Kart and this again to really make the comparison though. Breath of the Wild's on your list to play soon. Breath of the Wild was one of very few games in recent times, get me to play it for like 8 hours straight. The only other recent game that did that was Subnautica. I'd sit there and play it for like 8 hours all day long. Panzer Dragoon. That's an interesting game from what I've seen of it. Which isn't too much, admittedly, but... That was a Sega Saturn game, I believe. Why are you driving an arcade machine? Did you see that? He's driving around the arcade game. I love that, actually. That's amazing. That's beautiful. Have been made into a hot rod. This is a nice looking track. Youch! The motion blur is subtle, but I don't like it. It's definitely going to be turned off. Team Fortress. I'm being beaten by Team Fortress. Not even a specific character, it's just the whole Team Fortress. Here come them bees. Oh yeah, and don't let me forget, Ash sent me an amazing DS game yesterday, and I want to show you the cover. And perhaps we look at the screenshots as well. I want to show you, because it was ridiculous. Perhaps I'll do that after this and I fix the settings. I will show you perhaps the most ridiculous DS game I've ever seen. They can be yours right now for 79 cents, by the way. Your mom called you into her office to show you a meme. The called into the office thing just makes me imagine as if this was like school, and like the principal calls you down to the principal's office to show you a meme. Not a meeting, it's a meme meeting.
Ice.
I think we got this one in the bag. We're just cruising now. I love the changing tracks, though. That's good.
Firework.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah, this is a good game.
Love.
And unlike what Biss tried to get me to think about this, I actually still enjoy the first one. They made it out like this game would ruin the first game for me, but I don't know, I think I still like the first one. It's kind of its own thing. Quite creative. You gotta throw in those Mario Kart comparisons, of course, but as I said, I do like the way that this game differentiates itself a lot from Mario Kart. It's really its own thing. I'm Amy, I win! I always gotta throw in the name.
Results.
Achievement unlocked, welcome to the fantasy zone. Okay. That was a no contest. I need to graduate from easy mode soon, I think.
Stickers unlocked.
Finished first in a Grand Prix tournament. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna quit the game briefly
Select a career mode.
because the settings aren't in game for whatever reason, which is obnoxious.
Racing Transformed.
Quit the game briefly. Open Steam back up. And get to the chopper. I mean, the settings. Configure. There we go. Graphics. Advanced graphics. Motion blur off. There. Alright, we should be good to go now.
Sega.
We couldn't be bothered to make an in-game settings menu since it was a console port.
Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
Alright.
Select a mode.
Things should be a little nicer now.
Career. Select a career.
Always the first thing you turn off. Yeah, I forgot it this time.
GP. Select a cup.
Alright, so before we continue, I'm going to show you that ridiculous DS game. Hopefully it won't be too hard. I've only showed a couple of images on stream before, but this will be good practice. This is sent to me by Ash yesterday. Stark International on here. See if I can go find it again.
Select a tour.
And it was so ridiculous, I felt like it was a good thing to show on stream. I'm gonna see if it's gonna let me just throw the image in. No, it's not really doing that. If this takes too long, I'm not gonna do it, but if I can get it done quickly. Oh, come on. Are you not loading just because I'm streaming? Is that what we're going for here? Just when I really wanted it, I don't get to... I don't get to?
Select a tour.
Well... I'll do my best. Image. So how this so I can't just drag in a picture from the internet, which would make too much sense apparently. I have to download it and then do the whole thing to put it in. I'll do it. It's gonna take me a second. So please excuse the delay. Save it.
Select a tour.
Save, there we go. Sorry this is so slow. Okay. Ready for a ridiculous game here.
Select a tour.
Look at this. So this is a real game by Ubisoft. I wanted to show you the screenshots though, because that's when you really see how ridiculous of a game it is. It's just like completely just like patronizing and like insulting to people trying to play it. And it was just like, why? My stop smoking coach. Is it for 1 cent? I saw it for 79 cents, but good grief. That was, you could buy 1 cent new, oh no. Oh, 79 cents new, buy used it's cheaper. Oh no. It seemed like really insulting to people's intelligence. The Rouge Cup. Or Rogues. Let's go for medium, because easy was too easy. I see Ooh La La has upgraded from the toilet seat this time. Football manager? What? Where? I saw the arcade machine guy. Oh yeah, he drove a motorcycle in the previous game. Now he drives the Outrun arcade machine. Oh my goodness. That's just beautiful. Try out Ooh La La. Can't believe he drives the whole darn arcade machine.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh La La's not driving a toilet seat anymore.
Oh yeah.
What's the button for tricks in this? Oh yeah, this is already so much nicer to look at without the motion blur. That made a big difference. She likes to just say the name of the game that she's from for some reason. She just goes, Space Channel 5. Like, yeah, that's the game you came from. I am aware. Let's dance. How dare you bump me? What is the trick button? That's the look behind you button. Boost. Medium is quite a bit harder than easy was. Good old monkey ball music. Wow, this has the All-Star thing in it too, huh? Suppose that's to be expected. I'm just making no progress on taking back the lead. I'm driving so slowly for some reason. Hey, this is good. Oh, you can just make it explode, huh? Interesting. I'm not sure why I'm just not passing anyone. I'm driving well. There we go. Boat time. What the heck? I need better items. I don't need a gosh darn blowfish. Not doing good for this first race. The curse of the monkey ball track strikes again.
Results.
Awful. Awful, awful, awful.
Stickers unlocked.
Should have stuck with Amy. I was doing better. Sonic the Hedgehog. Why is there a centaur? A neon centaur.
Ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Team Fortress is not owned by Sega. Neither is Wreck-It Ralph, who is also in the game. That's why it's not Sega All-Stars this time, it's just All-Stars. And also there's just a real life human person is in this game. There's Danica Patrick. Yogscast. What? I don't remember who they are. Or I forgot. Yeah, I remember them being in this now, but I forgot about them because I don't really know anything about them. I remember them. I think I watched them years ago because they were helpful in the game Little Inferno gaining popularity by doing like the first like big Let's Play of it. I think I remember watching that. But that was years ago. Well, that actually was about around when this game came out, that Little Inferno came out. I think? Or was Little Inferno later? What am I remembering? Whatever the case was, I think that was about the same time. Little Inferno was not a 2012 game, was it? Well, it must have been, because it came out when the Wii U came out, and the Wii U came out in 2012, I believe. Or was it 2013? I'm all confused. No, because this game came out on the Wii U. Here we go, Racing Transformed. In the previous game, you shoot those little guys that were dancing in this. When you get the All-Star. Taste the might of Rome. I don't know why that makes me laugh every time. She's just like, Space Channel 5. I know what game you're from. I'm aware of the game you came from, ooh la la.
Let's dance. All right.
Let's dance. I'm so creative, making the same jokes every time. Just sign off in the game. Without that context, it's just funnier though. Really proud of the game. Just from. Alright, first place is got. See if I can keep it. Youch. Youch. There's a distinct lack of Dr. Eggman so far. No, you don't. How dare you, Team Fortress? Team Fortress, how dare you? Oh! I can't believe you've done this. Team Fortress, you buttholes.
Stickers unlocked. Location unlocked.
I don't even know what Sonic game this is from. I don't even know which way the Quiznos is. Shinobi. That's the game that's not Ninja Gaiden.
3, 2, 1, go!
See, this is why I'm still playing through all these Sega games, because I know so little.
Space
That was cruddy. That was some crud biscuits. I don't like to eat those crud biscuits.
Super pickup.
The blowfish item is so weird. And an odd concept too, like how did they come up with a blowfish for an item? There we go, Cosmic Smash. Yeah, as I mentioned it earlier, for anyone who wasn't here earlier, I did play this game years ago. It was a free weekend for it on Steam, but it was on my old laptop that didn't play games very well. And I had to play the game on like the lowest possible settings and in like a tiny window to get it to work, so it was not the greatest experience with the game. This is much better. And also that was before I'd really played any Sonic anything, so the only character I knew was Wreck-It Ralph, and so that's who I played as. That was years and years ago. Nice to own the game. And get a chance to play it on stream like this.
Success. Nice. Trip hit.
Space
Long
jumper.
shot. Freeze boss.
Ouch. Competition is fierce in medium mode. I don't even want to know what hard is like. Goodbye, Wreck-It Ralph. I'm surprised Shrek isn't in this game. If they made this game now, it would have Thanos in it. The new Sonic Racing game is going to be just Sonic characters as far as I'm aware.
What?
Firework. Shogun has gone all-star.
What the heck even happened? But if you get hit by an item in this game, you're just toast. It really hurts to get hit by stuff in this. I'm not gonna make it. I was doing so well. Right there, I really slowed down for some reason. It's so weird. Come on, Wreck-It Ralph. I can't get beaten by Wreck-It Ralph. Or this guy I don't even know. I don't even know who you are. You're some monkey's uncle. What a load of hooey. I really probably need like a better cart or something. Ooh La La's not cutting it for me, unfortunately.
Level up. Mod unlocked.
Balanced mod.
Stickers unlocked.
Oops, I just missed something I unlocked. Rogue's Landing. Twister Shield. Winner.
Get ready! 3, 2, 1, go!
When I heard get re, my mind immediately at first thought get wrecked. I don't know why. I don't know what game this track is from. I don't got enough Sega smarts to know that one. Playing on medium mode with this card is making me look like a fool. I swear I've played racing games before. Well, that was a waste. What is even happening? Oh, you gotta go through the ring if you want a boat. Excuse me. You got a boat, you gotta get in the moat. Oh yeah, y'all in for it now. Oh yeah. Yeah, just crash into some trees. No problem. Groovy. Ralph? Ralph, I swear. What? What even just happened? Oh boy. Holy guacamole. Is that the windfish down there from Link's Awakening? There was something up here I saw. Not anymore, it's not there. Having some technical difficulties. Yeah, let's just call it technical difficulties. I've got to redeem myself on these tracks. We're coming back to this with a different character. Probably Amy again. Poop. That was probably about my worst racing performance on stream I've ever had so far. Beautiful.
Location unlocked.
Thanks, I hate it.
Select a cup. Rogue cup.
I did better than my one friend there.
B class. Character select.
Oh yeah, Ulala speed is prep. Rapola. Why do you stick your pinky up, Ralph? Are you trying to be fancy? How's the guy with the arcade machine? Yeah, let's go for this. Oh, you can go for speed. This seems good.
Acceleration.
It's polite to steer with your pinky up.
Get ready.
Now he's on a little motorcycle. I love the. I just love this guy's kart. It's amazing. This is my favorite part of the game so far. Look at this! Would you look at that? Have you ever seen something so beautiful in a video game before? He's playing a video game in the video game. He's driving the video game.
Ice.
This is fantastic. I am simply amazed. I can't believe he's driving the arcade machine. And then he's driving the motorcycle in here. Just sat on top of a boat. Why do I stink at this game, by the way? Can we address that? Why am I stinking at this game so bad? I didn't stink on the medium mode in the first game. What the heck? I don't stink on the medium mode, I don't stink on any of the modes of Mario Kart. What the heck's going on?
Shot. Ice.
Do do do. Beautiful.
Hot rod.
This is absolutely fantastic. I don't even care that I'm losing at this point because I just love this vehicle. This is the most fantastic thing. This is so much cooler than what he had in the first game, which is just a motorcycle. I'm gonna try and focus really hard here. So if I'm not making a lot of commentary, it's because I'm focusing really hard. There we go. Getting it done. Ouch. Here we go. What? Alright, third.
Good job. Third place.
I can work with that.
Results.
Can't believe he's driving the arcade machine. Every time I see it, I'm just like, no way. They didn't seriously do that. I love it. It's amazing.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
I could just imagine when somebody had the idea for that and brought it up. It's like, why don't we make him drive the whole darn arcade machine? That must have been amazing the first time it was brought up. And they're just like, yes.
Ice. Blowfish.
Just make him drive the game he came from. I'm assuming he came from this game. It'd be kind of weird if he didn't. I just hear Ralph go, that was bad! I'm right there with you, Ralph.
Ice. Drift in.
You'll get no sympathy from me, Ralph.
Boost. Blow.
Totally getting the hang of things. Seems like you want a cart with good drift, primarily.
Blow. Blowfish.
What if instead of Hot Wheels beat that, it was Hot Wheels, take that? Youch. If I ever run into anything, my excuse can be I can't see through this video game in front of my face. Well, I couldn't see because I had this big video game in my face that I was playing instead of looking where I was driving. I got him. Youch. Have some bees. Everybody ready for some bees? Hope y'all ready for those bees. Hope you be ready. First place, everyone. Bees! Metal Sonic, how dare. How dare you? Metal Sonic, you need to don't.
Firework. Aye, aye, it's got All-Stars. Good. Believe it. Stickers unlocked. Firework.
Metal Sonic, I swear.
Firework.
Metal Sonic, how are you getting so far ahead? It's just not right. Metal Sonic, you're getting it now. Aw yeah. Aw yeah, Mr. Krabs. We're going in for the win. Yeah! Woo, that was a good one.
First place.
Oh, I feel good about that one.
Results.
Woo! Felt like I had to work for that one.
Stickers unlocked. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, there was a boost.
Twister.
Woo! Great jump. I'll say. I don't like the way you don't seem to get a pole position. Like, if you come in first, you should get the pole position when you start the next race. You know, that's how it's done in Mario Kart. And I think how it was done in the previous game. Maybe that's part of the difficulty level, you don't get the pole position.
Ice.
Quit laughing in my ear, Team Fortress.
Metal Sonic has gone All-Star.
Ouch!
Revenge.
What the heck was that? Well, one thing I can say for this game is you really gotta work for your victories.
Ice. Long shot. Gentle Winter has gone All-Star.
Gentle Winter? What do you mean, Gentle Winter? Oh, I'm in first. Oh, that was a short-lived first place. You can't drive through the, like, tiny bit of grass slows you down to a crawl. Holy guacamole. I swear. I swear to you.
Boost.
Ouch.
Fortress has gone All-Star.
Team Fortress has gone All-Star. What in the world is going on?
Super pickup.
Totally missed with all of those. I wish this game had drafting, like in Mario Kart, where if you get a speed boost from driving right behind somebody. Come on, Ralph. I'm gonna wreck you. Yeah. Gotta get past Beat. I'm getting past him. Here we go. I liked Beat's car better in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, by the way. I just saw his car in this. I'm like, yeah, I like the other one better. Yeah. Yeah! We're gonna win! Oh yes! Oh yeah, those victories you really work hard for feel more satisfying. Woo! How about that? I'd say I'm really pleased with that. Alright, let's keep it up one more race. Start with ice in the next event. Cool. Haha, get it? It's cool.
3, 2, 1, go!
That worked out good. Made a little distance there. Football manager. Boy, the character... the character selection in this game is so odd. But that's kind of a reason to love this game. Just kind of this odd group of characters that it has.
Boost!
Beautiful. Celebration of Sega stuff. And, well, it's more of the non-Sega stuff that really makes it so silly. Like Wreck-It Ralph. Did you ever think there'd be a game where you'd see Wreck-It Ralph racing against... what was I gonna say? Well, any of these characters, honestly. Or, yeah, that's the one. Did you ever think there would be a game that would include both Wreck-It Ralph and Team Fortress? And they'd be racing. That turret I'm gonna wreck. Whoa, that was a lot of hazards. Ralph, get off my bumper. I know I was just talking about you, but I don't want you to be tailgating me. There. Get out of here, Ralph. Time to boat. Football manager has gone all-star. Now there's a phrase. Football manager has gone all-star.
Why did you attack me?
Did you just say, why did you attack me, to the finish line? Because I bumped into it? I want item, thank you. Good item. I approve of this. Something massive is going on in the background. I got beed by my own bee. My own bee beed me. Can't believe this has happened. Beed by my own bee. Shortest path between two distances is a line. So I just go in a straight line to the thing. I think I might still come in first overall. I hope I do, because that was hard fought.
Results.
Yes, I did. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah! I'll take that. Ralph, you got third place. You need to be happier about it. Or I think you got second place, actually. You can feel good about that. It's Wreck-It Ralph racing against... Wreck-It Ralph racing against Team Fortress while a guy is driving around the Outrun arcade machine. Oh my goodness. Alright, one more.
Emerald.
And then we'll call it a stream.
Your difficulty. B class. Character select.
Who will he play as this time? General Winter. They'll have a level. I don't know what that means. Because you level up as the character, I assume. I'm only level 2 at most. He's level star. Let's go for Metal Sonic. He has like a DLC thing. He's got good stats. Let's go for it. Lose a little bit of handling for acceleration. You lose. Yeah, we'll go with just standard. Ooh, Knights. Aha, I recognize this now, because I just finished playing Knights. Into Dreams. This is actually familiar to me. And those little orb things, yeah. I recognize it all.
Get ready.
You start flying.
2, 1, go.
Oh yeah, and you get to fly through the rings and everything. This is cool. Oh, I don't like that face though. You can keep that. I didn't need that. Put that giant sheep back where it came from, or so help me. I believe at the end of the game it said that was called a schleep. Oh boy, it's that boss that gave me some issues a couple of times.
Twister. Hot rod.
I'm not doing so hot. I suppose this area is cold, but this is a long darn track.
Twister. Super pickup.
And now we return to where we started from. Also known as the finish line.
Twister.
Yeah, I don't need to see that face anymore, thank you. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of you making your body so huge, either. To be quite honest. Metal Sonic makes some weird noises, by the way. Now we're at the other boss battle. This is great. This is an amazing track.
Super pickup. Unlocked. First class.
Puyo popped. They got Puyo in this? They got them Puyo Puyos?
Hot rod. Tails has gone all-star.
Alright, I've made it to third. Let's see if I can pull it out
Boost escape.
and get even further.
Ice. Goldfish.
Ooh. Here's the final boss. Thanks for spoilers, game. It's a good thing I played Knights first.
Fireworks. Okay.
Good thing I decided to play Knights before I decided to play this game. Ouch. Well, we just flubbed it up here at the end, didn't we?
Finish.
Well, fourth place is salvageable.
Results.
I gotta win the rest, though.
Stickers unlocked. Location unlocked.
Chili Castle. Boost pickups last longer. Sounds good to me. Time for Billy Hatcher again.
Free.
What even is your car, Metal Sonic?
Go.
BD Joe, of course, still has the car that makes the most sense, because it's just the car from his game.
Blowfish. Monster.
Do 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 do. Come on.
Hot rod.
You have to explode it before it explodes on its own, or else you can have like an abrupt stop at the end. I figured that out now. I'm getting a lot of good speed going. That's for sure.
Football manager
It seems like Metal Sonic is best for land driving. What the heck was that? Ouch. Game is kicking my butt. I don't even want to think about hard mode yet. Crap. Haha, Knuckles. Get out of here. Get out of here, Knuckles. Woo! Alright, I gotta focus now. Hocus pocus by focus. Tails, no. That same issue has happened in the first game where it's like I have to not jump too fast. Oh, I'm really crudding it up now. Alright, here we go. Back on the road. Darn it. Almost.
Good going. Third place.
We've done a couple of... no, we did one Samba de Amigo check.
Results.
Ay, ay, ay. I can still pull this out if I win the next two. I don't know how confident I am that I can win the next two, but I'll do my best. Alright, here we go. Jet Set Radio. Bring me some good luck, Jet Set Radio. See, this one has tracks from the original Jet Set Radio instead of Jet Set Future or whatever it was called. Jet Set Radio Future.
All right. Let's get this party started.
Okay, Beady Joe.
Okay.
Sorry, Amy. Had to be done. Surprisingly, this looks just like the Jet Set Radio Future track, though. Even though it's supposed to be just the first game. Woo! Wish I could figure out how to do tricks. I saw Sonic do a flip earlier on in the game. Quit clobbering me, alright? Would you stop it? Quit hitting me with every single item. Gosh dang it. Good grief.
Boost.
Holy dingus. Get out of my way. BD Joe has gone All-Star, huh? Or was it Amy who's gone Because that's Amy's song.
Fireworks.
Amy has one song that must always play whenever she's involved.
Ice. We got a party now, baby. Bro, just showed up.
It's time to get rid of Knuckles again. Time to do away with Knuckles.
Twister. Tails has gone all-star.
There's Knuckles. I've had enough of you, Knuckles. Time to go home. Gosh, dang it.
Twister.
Get him. This game is making me dislike a lot of characters I previously liked just fine. I'm gonna have a big grudge with Knuckles and with Tails now. No, what the heck? Oh, it was going so well and then what? Oh, no! I don't believe that. Ha! How dare such a thing happen? Trying to get fancy. I didn't expect this game to be so darn hard. I'm gonna have to really practice a lot at this one. Holy guacamole.
Third place. Results.
Well, dang, if I beat Tails this next one,
Location.
I might get the first place. I got one more shot at this.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
That was a good start. Oh, I recognize this place. This was in Sonic Generations. I mean, like this... It looking like this is from Sonic Generations. I think it was from Sonic 3, if I remember correctly. Air drifting. Beautiful. I was discussing on my Sonic and All-Stars Racing stream just before this that I still have to complete, or I still want to 100% complete Jet Set Radio, and that would be a good one to do on stream maybe. Working on 100% completing that game. I can't believe that just happened. That was the worst. First place. First place. This track seems very based on the Sonic Generations version of this place, because I'm recognizing, like, the stage layout is, like, almost just ripped from Sonic Generations in a couple of places. Just made into a racetrack. Which works for Sonic, because, or especially Sonic Generations, a lot of the tracks are kind of just like racetracks. I swear to you, I'm going to pass you.
Twister.
Did you get him? I think so. I think that weird gurgling noise from some Metal Sonic meant I hit him. Air drifting sure makes a lot of sense.
Blowfish.
It's hard to leave items behind you on the track when the track isn't a track and it's just you're flying through the air. Because somebody could just fly around it. Air drifting makes no sense. I said it makes a lot of sense earlier, but I was trying to be sarcastic. Now I'm just like, alright, this is absurd. But I enjoy it. It feels satisfying. You see, like, yeah! Yeah! I beat Tails. Is he gonna be enough to get ahead of Tails? Was I too many points behind him? Oh no, he was two places back. Yeah, I beat Tails by 1 point. Look at that. I got first place overall. Yeah! That's very satisfying. Heck with you, Tails.
Location unlocked.
Go home, Tails. Alex Kidd still looks horrifying. Metro Sonic. Well, sweet. And I was planning to end the stream about now, so that's a good stopping point.
New GP.
Getting a good win. Well, I beat my friend again. Let's just take a look at what's going to come up next. Graveyard Gig, Outer's Lair, Burning Depths, Race of Ages. I know a lot more of Sega stuff now than I used to, but there's still a lot of stuff in here that I don't recognize. What is World Tour, by the way?
The tour.
Characters unlocked.
Sunshine
What do you do
Coast.
exactly here?
Select an event.
Gate unlocked. So this is what I played previously, clearly. This is like the mission mode, but a little different. We'll come back and do this next time.
Select a tour.
And so that's where you unlock characters, so we'll definitely want to do that. Single race, time attack. Cool. Well, I've been enjoying this game.
Select a mode. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
I hope you all had fun watching that. I had a lot of fun playing. I'll probably play this again next week then. Well, I'll do a longer stream that will be just this. I'll probably play this for 2 or 3 hours. We'll do some of those missions, we'll do some more races. I'll get some more good practice in and hopefully I'll be winning more. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. My next stream is going to be Thursday as usual. We're going to do Slime Rancher again like usual. And I'm going to do more Sonic Adventure because I still got to get through more of that. So see you on Thursday, and thanks for watching today. And see you next Tuesday as well for more of this game. Hooray, Slime Rancher. Yeah, I'm glad you're excited. See you then.